Find the value of the cube root of 8 multiplied by 10 to the power 6. As we have a multiplication sign inside the root, I can split this up into two parts. I can first work out the cube root of 8. Well, the cube root of 8 is simply 2, as 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. And now I can do the cube root of 10 to the power 6. If we're taking the root of a power, we can just simply divide the powers. Hence, 6 divided by 3 is 2. Hence, I'm going to be left with 10 squared. Leaving the 2 alone, I know 10 squared means 10 times 10, and 10 times 10 is 100, and 2 times 100 will give us a final answer of 200. Find the value of 144 to the power a half, multiplied by 64 to the power negative a third. We should know that power a half means the square at the base. In this case, I'm going to have the square root of 144, and it's multiplied by, if you see a negative power, we know a negative power means the reciprocal. In other words, to turn it upside down. If it's not already a fraction, we know 64 is the same as 64 over 1. Hence, turning upside down, I'm now going to rewrite my fraction as being 1 over, 64 is now on the bottom, and I write the power positive, so instead of writing negative a third, I now write positive a third. I know the square root of 144 is simply 12, and it's now multiplied by, leave the 1 alone at the top, power of a third means the cube root at the base, in this case the cube root of 64. Hence, leaving the 12 alone again, leaving the 1 over, I know the cube root of 64 is simply 4, as 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 gives us 64. And 12 times a quarter is equal to 3. When multiplying by a fraction, we always divide by the bottom and times by the top. Well, 12 divided by 4 is 3, and 3 times 1 gives us 3. Solve 3 to the power 2x is equal to 1 over 81. As I'm solving for the letter x, I can see x on the left-hand side, and it's written as a power of 3. Therefore, I'm going to rewrite the right-hand side as being a power of 3. Leaving the 1 over for now. On the bottom, I know 81 as a power of 3 is the same as 3 to the power 4, because 81, if you think you're factor 3, is 3 times 27, and then 3 times 9, and then 3 times 3. How many lots of 3 do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, hence 3 to the power 4. Leaving the left-hand side alone as being 3 to the power 2x. On the right-hand side, if it's on the bottom of a fraction, I know the power is negative. So 1 over 3 to the power 4, I can rewrite as being 3 to the power negative 4. Now they have the same base on both sides. I can simply just equate my powers. In this case, I've got a linear equation. I've got 2x is equal to negative 4. As I'm solving for x, I know 2x in algebra means 2 multiple x. The opposite of times by 2, therefore, is to divide both sides of my equation by 2. On the left-hand side, 2 over 2 will cancel to leave us with x. And on the right-hand side, negative 4 divided by 2 will give us negative 2.